Welcome to the eighth episode of Coffee42, which is titled Black Swan, where we explore the dark side of human nature. It will be split into two parts. First, being about the dark side, then, in the ninth episode, it will be about the bright side. We will dive into the concept of Black Swan, a metaphor used to describe unexpected events that have significant consequences. But rather than discussing black swans in traditional sense, we will be examining the black swan within ourselves. Each of us has a dark side, a part of ourselves that we may try to ignore or suppress. It's the part of us that's capable of deception, selfishness, and even cruelty. Our exploration of the dark side wouldn't be complete without considering its impact on relationships, couple relationships to be specific. How does dark side influence our relationships, and what can be done to navigate its complexities? The dark side can create a significant strain on relationships if left unaddressed. It can manifest as jealousy, control issues, emotional manipulation, or even abusive behaviors. Open communication, empathy, and a commitment to personal growth are essential for navigating these challenges. Couples therapy can provide a safe space to explore these dynamics and develop healthy coping mechanisms that foster understanding and connection. Why do we have a dark side? Psychologists suggest that it is a result of evolution. In the past, our ancestors had to be ruthless in order to survive. Those who were too kind or too trusting were often taken advantage of or even killed. As a result, we develop a survivor of the fittest mentality that still lingers within us today. The dark side of a person reveals the quality of human nature that often remains hidden or unacknowledged. It represents the shadowy recesses within individuals, where negative traits, suppressed emotions, and destructive tendencies reside. Also, the dark side often arises from unresolved conflicts, unmet needs, or even trauma. And if left unchecked, it can lead to harmful actions and cause suffering to oneself and others. But just because we have this dark side doesn't mean that we have to yield to it. We can choose to recognize it and work to overcome it. By doing this, we can become better versions of ourselves. It seems crucial then to confront and understand this dark side. How can individuals begin this introspective journey? The dark side can lead individuals down a path of self destruction and harm to others, as it allows for the indulgence of base desires and the abandonment of moral principles. Understanding and confronting this dark side is crucial for personal growth and psychological well being, as it enables individuals to recognize their own flaws and work towards overcoming them. By acknowledging and integrating these aspects, individuals can strive towards a more balanced and friendly existence. Self reflection is key. Acknowledging that we all possess these dark aspects within ourselves is the first step. It requires courage and honesty to explore the shadowy corners of our mind, to confront our flaws and vulnerabilities. By therapy, journaling, or meditation, it can be it can provide useful tools for self-discovery. By shining a light on our dark side, we can begin the process of healing, growth, and integration. The first step is to acknowledge its existence. We all have flaws, and pretending otherwise only makes them worse. By admitting to our dark side, we can begin to understand it. The second step is to understand the triggers that bring out our dark side. For some, it may be stress or anxiety. For others, it may be jealousy or envy. Once we know what triggers us, we can take steps to avoid those triggers or find healthier ways to cope with them. Finally, we need to work on developing empathy and compassion by focusing on needs of others. We can shift our focus away from ourselves and our own desires. This can help us overcome our selfish tendencies and become more giving and compassionate individuals. In conclusion, the black swan within us can be a force for good or for evil. It's up to us to choose which path we want to take. By acknowledging our dark side, understanding our triggers, and developing empathy, we can work to become the best versions of ourselves. While the dark side presents hidden dangers and challenges, it also offers opportunities for personal growth and transformation. By embracing our shadows, we can move towards a more balanced, compassionate, and authentic way of being. Thank you for listening to Coffee for Two, and we hope you will join us next time for another episode. Make sure to recommend any topics you'd like to hear about. Thank you.